Welcome back to Mackland Cadets. Today we had a load of, we were getting quite a snowstorm. We had a load of Cadets and John Deeres and some Simplicity Alice Chalmers come in. Going to go through what came in, and they came in on 2 dump trailers. And eventually this summer we'll get them all organized and in line, and we'll get them categorized and get them parted out. There's a 129. Yeah, they look bad. There's no question about it. But they'll part out very well. Right there's the motor for that 129. It's tough to be in the salvage business in this time of year. There's no question. There's a 310. There's a 110 Deere. I believe that's a 111 John Deere. I believe that's a 110 underneath there. There's an Oliver 77 grill housing in there also. Right over there is original frame, B110, 1440, and believe it or not, right there in this yellow right here, that belongs to, that came in. It was previously owned by a good friend of ours, which worked with Jim Kelly from the Buffalo Bills, and that's his mower deck buried underneath this mess right here. But yeah, we get a lot of neat things here at Mackland. There's no question. There's a rear end for a Cub Cadet. This is mower decks underneath here all over. We haven't had winter too bad this year. X320 Deere, some tire piles. Right there's a lot of the parts I use for all the YouTube projects right there, so they're right out the door so you can find them. I try to keep everything organized for winter so I have it right close. We'll run through in another film, we'll run through the salvage yard, and you'll see when the winter comes in how difficult it is. But today inside we have to get the 1282. It's going to be going out the door. I have 2 batteries. I took the battery out of the 682, and that's starting to run pretty good. I think I had a stuck oil ring on one cylinder. After we put the battery in, we'll fire it up. I put the battery in that 782, which it blew up. As if you watch the other videos, I am going to put a 12-horse Kohler in this project, turn this back in, because it was a 1282 frame, and it also belonged to one of my good friends. And I thought about it a little bit after she blew up, and I thought, you know, it's meant to be a 1282. So that's where we're going to go. I will be building another plow tractor for the PA Plow Day this year. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing. But let's get these tractors ready to go. We probably should plow out today and go from there. But I'm just going to put some batteries in, and you'll see how easy they are and how I do it and what batteries I use and everything else. Now don't forget to take the caps off. That's something that some people, I've had people call me before and can't figure out why their battery doesn't work, believe it or not. Set it right in there. Now, one thing is when I order a battery for one of these large frame Cub Cadets or large frame or spread frame, I always get the positive on this side with a post facing back. It just makes it a lot easier to hook them up because your solenoid's right here, your ground's right here, and your strap comes around in the front here. And I'll show you how I get the straps in. Sometimes I can pull them over with my hand. Sometimes I have to use a cotter pin puller, what I use. So now I use carriage bolts. I don't like to use regular bolts. It just makes it a lot neater install. 5/16 carriage bolts. I don't use washers, believe it or not. Probably should. I just like the neat look. One less thing to rust. Now, an old timer taught me once if you want a battery not to have acid all over it, corrode, just put a piece of copper between them. It'll divide, they won't have current going between the negative and positive post, and they will not corrode if you do that. We had a Dodge Cummins pickup once that the batteries lasted in it over 6 years, and we did that from new. I was surprised. Now, let me see if I can pull this strap right through here. I might be able to. Yep, I'm going to be able to. Okay. Let's just make sure she's going to start. New battery just makes all the difference in the world. No question about it. Let's switch to the 682. I'll tell you, this 682, I plowed with it quite a bit already. Same as the other one, positives on this side. We're gonna tuck her in there. Now this is a Deca battery. The other one was a Napa. I put a Deca battery in that diesel project I did. And if you look back on my other YouTube post, Deca's a good battery, but Napa's no slouch either. Now here's where I'm talking about a cotter pin puller. Reach right in there. Makes it quick. Let's test this one, see if it's going to work. I think I need to lube up the starter. Feel the smoke. Still smoking enough though. Well, thank you very much for watching Mackland Cadet. Tune in again. If you have any suggestions on any other projects you'd like to see, just let me know. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. And thanks again for tuning in to Mackland Cadets. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.